She was living in a single room with 3 other individuals. One of them was a male, and the other 2, well, the other 2 were females. God only knows what they were up to in there. And furthermore, Susan, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to learn that all 4 of them habitually smoke marijuana cigarettes. Reefers.
Everything's corrupt, everything's fucked up, everything's by the fuck me shit out of luck. Everything's corrupt, everything's fucked up, everything's by the fuck me shit out of luck. Go to school, the teacher wanna fuck the students. Go to church, my preacher turned to prostitution. The prosecution never read my files. That evil ass judge fell asleep at my trial. This shit is wild. Chickens getting sick as the cows. Birds falling out the sky, fish dying in piles. It's fishy. Politicians smell like my bowels. Talking that shit, really cramping my styles. I got many. Now I'm pinching pennies, no doubt. I squeezed Lincoln so hard, a fucking booger came out. It's a shame. I used to be on top of my game. They took the shirt off my back and replaced it with chains. I met Mr. Lee Harvey from the Tea Party. He used to hate Obama till he felt Hurricane Charlie looking for his FEMA check. It's gone with the wind. When them dicks is in, you know the fix is in. For my birthday, buy me a politician. It's a shame that you got to teach the children. Everything's corrupt, everything's fucked up, everything's by the fuck me shit out of luck. For my birthday, buy me a politician. It's a shame that you got to teach the children. Everything's corrupt.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to In the Rotation, live on Spreaker.com. I'm your host, Ben Jordan, along with my co-host, Vito Tomaselli.
What's up, man? It's Tuesday.
Hell yeah. We are back in a regular rotation now. Episode 18.
18.
Shitting in a bucket.
Shitting in a bucket. We've had pissing in your purse, so
Right.
why not shit in the bucket?
Right, and we're not going to tell that story, though. We're
No.
just going to hold out.
Although, you know,
4 people will know what that means.
Since we do have 5, is it 5 or did we use
Yes,
one?
and I've decided when Sal finally decides to come into the studio,
tell that story.
that's when we finally, the 4 of us in here,
Sure,
4 mics,
sure,
we tell the
sure.
story, it's on, recorded, and we never have to tell it again.
And well, then it has to be called Shitting in a Bucket Part 2.
Right. Shitting in a bucket, the
For
story.
real.
It's the story.
It's the story.
Man, so we always start every show off, Vito, with your green hit. What's rattling around in that brain of yours?
So it's been years, literally years, since I've had any like religion confrontation to my face. Mm-hmm. And it isn't because that, it's because really I've just learned to like live with it, and I close my ears and I go away. Well, the woman at work, great, she's a really nice lady. She's really great, but she's super religious, which isn't a bad thing, but just don't do it in public. It's just like anything else. There's just certain things you just don't, just don't. We're at work, just
right.
Shut up about the Jesus shit.
Right.
Because you know what it is? It's annoying. Like this guy's standing there, and he has an issue, and I walk up on it. I don't know what is it. He's an older guy. He's not a nice guy. I work with a bunch of nice people, actually. But he's standing there, and he's asking her about, well, does all the prayers get answered? I hear it. And I sit down, and I just go, you know, just shut up. It's it's their thing. Shut up.
Right.
And then she says, "Oh, sure, and here's why." And I'm not going to paraphrase because it'll sound silly.
Uh-huh.
But it was one of those things where it was just 100% bullshit. You know what I mean? And she's filling him with no answers. They're good at just giving no answers. And he's like, "Oh, that's great, and that's great." And I go,
is he doing it because he doesn't believe in or is he just doing it because he's legitimately asking questions?
I feel he's in his age, and I don't want to. He's older.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has that other belief where you just don't have a non-belief, you know, but you don't really know what it is. It's that. But so he was listening like that, where he was attentive to what she was saying, and he wasn't going to say anything negative.
Right.
He was just going to listen, and she was going to say it for 5 hours, and he's going to have his chew, and then sit back down.
Right.
So she says something, and I say something, you know, under my breath, like it's not that important. It's just, come on, guys, let's get back to work now. and so then she screwed up, and she said something about, oh well, you know, you don't believe in Jesus? Yeah. And I go, actually, it's not a conversation for work. Like I try to stay far away from it. Right. I go, it's not a conversation for work. I go, it just bothers me. I try to take like the other route that they would do about me heckling them. You know?
Right.
It just bothers me, and I choose to.
If you respect me at all, you stop.
Exactly. I basically said that in so many words, and she sat there for a minute. This is the lady that I turn my calls over to. That she's got to sell me now. She makes me money.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the day, she was out.
No shit.
Out cold. Yeah, she was like real angry about it, real bad about it. So now I have that to go into work tomorrow, and I don't really know what that means. So now I have to work smart tomorrow and try to get the hell out of that. But that's my green hit. And
Awesome.
Yeah, Jesus, spectacular. But my point is, I kept it cool, and it's a better way to deflect them than just tell them you're offended.
Sure.
And then
That's what they do.
And then you just shut it down. That's all I'm going to say. It's work related. It offends me. And you know what? And to be honest, to be really honest about it, I was sitting at my desk, and it's like someone's burning my back with a lighter. I can only take so much. Shut up. You know what I mean? And
right.
I never was that way, but I just see such the hypocrisies that at this point, it's now you're telling me you're seeing aliens. It sounds that. When people think that sounds insane, that's what I feel when I hear people talk about religion. I go, really?
I know.
You believe this shit? Really?
Yeah,
you saw
amazing.
aliens? Where come on, it's that insane to me now.
It's funny because my employees, like, they know that I don't believe, right? And they always are asking me questions. It's quite the opposite, where they want to talk about it and they want to like get my perspective on it because they've never had someone who knows enough to talk intelligently about the other side of it.
Right.
And it's funny because they're all slowly turning. I tell them, here, go look this up.
Yes.
Come back to me tomorrow, and then let's.
It's the explanation of a rabbit hole. You run so far down it that when you turn around, you can't see where you came from. It's just literally we're not stupid people anymore, and the rationale of it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And I'm telling you, the internet, our cell phones, people have to put up or shut up a lot more. Where conversations, it was just whoever was the majority. If there was 6 friends, and 4 were saying yes, 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 and 2 were saying no. By the end of it, 2 they were saying no or wrong.
Right, exactly. And it's funny because we work in a small area, and it's in glass, and no one can hear what's
Conference
going on.
center, just cubicles, right?
Right. It's actually not even cubicles. I wish I had cubicles. I'd feel great about that. It's literally a room where there's just desks lined up along the wall, and there's like 5 desks in there. And I listen to music all day. I'm the DJ. I control everything, and then during the day I'll be watching videos and I'll play some Bill Hicks or the other day I was watching this guy, this atheist, completely own this bitch from Fox News, and like she just got angry at him and was like cutting him off and talking over him, and he's just like. He was playing it so cool, and everybody in the room was just so in tune, and like listening to it, and they're like, "Oh man!"
You say you're DJ Ben?
Yeah,
this is DJ Ben.
Yeah, I doubt this is as cool as how I DJ.
I figure since you were telling your story, you may as well have some DJ music in the background.
I dig it.
Don't let a Johnny kiss you.
Well, on the repack, I wanted to tell you this since I walked in the door today. I can't believe I did this. I did something for the first time ever. This is awful. What? This is
DJ Ben.
This is not DJ Ben. This is literally the first thing that came up on YouTube when you type DJ Ben, isn't it?
No, this is... Well, of course, yes, this is DJ Ben. That's exactly how I found it. But now I think it's your new theme song. I think for your green hit or your repick, it starts out with DJ Ben. Couple D Cali, Volume 1.
Let's listen to this.
Sure. The video's great. It's like slavery. It's weird.
I wonder what language they're speaking.
I don't know.
If anyone out there can post it on our Facebook page or something, just tell us what language this is and what this song is all about, because it sounds very heartfelt.
Hold on. I'll be back in 1 second.
No problem. I'm listening to DJ Ben. We're all good. DJ Ben. I don't like this. This is not what I put on the air at work. But this does have kind of a catchy beat. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm coming around to this. And this video is. It seems like there's something important going on, and this guy has some sort of message. I would love to know what he is saying. This is me killing time. But on my repeg, I actually did something for the first time in my life, and I'm glad I have this radio show, because now I'm able to kind of say it and put it out there. I'm embarrassed that it happened, but to keep you in suspense even more, we're waiting for Vito to get back in the room here. I think we had I hear footsteps. I'm jamming out.
messieurs, à tous nos papas, Jean-Olivier Afoul, tous nos dirigeants, mettez un peu d'eau dans votre vin.
Don't worry, we're just jamming out to DJ Ben.
Blowing it out now. Now it's not funny anymore.
Well, all right, I've killed enough time now. I can actually tell you what my repack is.
By the way, this is an hour-long song.
Get out of here.
I wouldn't lie to you. It's 58 minutes.
Wow. Well, let's just leave it on.
For your entire song, we play this.
Right. So, for the first time, I did something for the first time ever in my life, and I'm embarrassed to actually bring it up, but I have to bring it up because that's what this radio show is all about. Today, I was going to meet a friend, and I had to stop and get gas. And I put the pump in, and I decided, I was standing there, and I heard someone say, oh, got to get Powerball. And I'm like, oh, shit, I got to get the Powerball because it's $425 million.
Hey, if you don't play, you can't win.
Exactly. That's the way I was looking at it. I was going to buy it's $2 a ticket. I was going to buy 2 tickets. Give it a shot. Let's go.
Can I just insert something here? Since you work around this many people, why don't you do the company thing where you guys all put $2 or $10 or $20 in and buy a lot of tickets? That's how people win. You always hear they win in groups.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to share. I'm greedy.
I know, but think about $400 million between 12 people. I think you'd all be fine.
I think they said the cash payout was like $287 million. Still, that's a pretty nice chunk of change. You calculate that. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta go get my my tickets, and I'll get a cup of coffee while I'm in there. So I don't never do this either. I know it's the wrong thing to do, but I left the pump pumping, and I walked into the gas station. And I got my coffee, and I got my tickets, and I got back in my car, and I put it in drive, and I drove away. The only problem was I didn't take the fucking nozzle out of the fucking...
No way.
Yes. So I drove
No
away.
way.
Boom!
It blew up?
No, not blew up. But it makes this huge crashing noise because it disconnects. There's a disconnecting for exactly what happened, right?
Were you like, what the fuck?
And I was like, oh, shit. So I obviously immediately stop. I get out. I take the nozzle out of my car, right? I put it back in the fucking pump handle thing. I close up my gas tank, and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to fucking leave now.
Feet don't fail me now.
It looked like the brake thing worked properly. They have something to cover that.
No shit.
You know, whatever. So I start pulling away, right? And the dude runs out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't leave. You can't leave. I'm like, what do you mean I can't leave? I put it back.
Oh, my God. Like, yeah, fuck him.
And he's
it's
like,
your job now.
Right. He's like, no, we have to call the police and file a police report. What? And I was like, are you kidding? He's like, it's not. You're not gonna get a ticket or anything. He just because there's damage. We need to get a police report so that if you're an asshole and don't pay for it, we can take you to court.
So now you got to pay for it.
Yeah.
What does that cost?
I asked him. I said, well, how? Because he goes, you're the third person this week. The guy was there earlier that day fixing one on the other side of the building because somebody else did the same thing 3 times in 1 week, and I was like, I feel like such an asshole.
Holy shit!
And I swear to God, I've never done that before. I don't know. All because I wanted to get some goddamn lotto tickets.
That sucks. So that really sucks. And you must share the price when you get it. I'm very curious what the price.
He said it would be anywhere between $100 and $400.
Oh my God.
Depends on what's wrong, what broke. If it could be as easy as $100, it could be as much as $400. And then he's like, but don't worry, you just go to your insurance company and there's no deductible and they don't even ding you for it. I'm like, all right, whatever, we'll see.
Fucker. One more thing you got to deal with now.
Yeah. So if that is an indicator of my luck, I have a losing ticket in my car right now.
Oh, boo.
So there's my repack. Can we stop with DJ Ben, please?
Fade her down.
Jesus Christ, that was awful.
He'll be back.
DJ Ben, that's an hour-long song. We may just have to play that out one day while we're talking.
We're definitely on.
Oh, Jesus. We'll be talking with Lockport Joe. The Shin to Chin MMA report will be coming up later on this evening.
MMA is getting cool again.
Yes, GSP was back. Alistair Overeem's got a fight lined up already. Lots of news coming in. Ronda Rousey maybe having an opponent finally. We'll talk to Joe about that later on in the show. We have some news stories. I know you got some news stories. What did we have right off the bat? There was something... there was a video. Oh, the Great Flood, the atheist.
We have that. We also have the 2.5 Men kid.
The 2.5 Men kid. This is interesting.
We also have a monster sinkhole.
Let's talk about the 2.5 Men kid because this is kind of recent news that just came out.
Okay. If
you haven't heard out there, ITR fans, the kid, that is on 2.5 Men. His name is Angus.